All right, hey y'all, Mr. Kyle Myers Mathematics, and let's just jump into it. This is going to be the last one in the series on series for a little bit. Now, I know there's more than 30 questions, but there's only 30 days in this month. I probably won't continue with it in May just because there's going to be 31 days. I want to probably only do pick up back in the next month that'll have 30 days, which I believe should be June. So we'll only do months that have 30 days. That way it's easy to keep track of the numbers. So yeah, so this is going to be the last one for the month of April, and I hope you enjoy. Find the limit of each of the following sequences using L'Hopital's rule when appropriate. So we have n to the 1 over n power, and it says hint n to the 1 over n is equal to e to the 1 over n ln n. Uh, yeah, I guess so. That's an interesting hint. I probably wouldn't have thought to do it that way or to think of it in that way. N to the 1 over n, the way I usually think about that limit is that it's a very specific one. There's a way to do it algebraically that I'll show you in a second, but basically what I do for that is when it's like that, I just remember that that turns into 1. Um, as and check me on this if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that any polynomial or any logarithm to the 1 over n should go to 1 as it approaches infinity. And that is what's happening here. It says the limit of the following sequences. It doesn't say what kind of limit, so it's infinite. That's kind of just the mood we're in this unit, is that everything is infinite. So if it says limit and it doesn't say to where, it's to infinity. So we're taking the limit as n goes to infinity of n to the 1 over n power, which should be 1. But here's why. So let's say that it's equal to a. Let's say that it's equal to the answer. Right? So the answer is whatever the limit as n goes to infinity of n to the 1 over n power is. Okay, well, let's take the ln of both sides. All right, so then this is the ln, and I can do the ln on the outside or on the inside. So I'm going to do it on the inside. And then the reason why that's helpful is if you remember logarithmic differentiation from Calc 1, this is basically that, but for Calc 2, I guess. Although technically you could have done this in Calc 1. So it's the limit as, then we can take that 1 over n power out. 1 over n ln n. And now this is, I can write it as a fraction. It's the ln of n over n. It's now a fraction. And the limit as n goes to infinity of ln n over n. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, no, it's 0, but then it's to e to the 0 power. Okay, never mind. So this particular limit would be 0. But just to show, in case your teacher is a little more picky on the work that they want to see, we could use L'Hopital's rule here. So this would be equal to the limit as n goes to infinity of the derivative of ln n, which is 1 over n, over the derivative of n, which is 1. And that's just the limit as n goes to infinity of 1 over n, which is a known 0 limit. Any constant over an increasing sequence will go to 0. So that's going to be 0. But that's not the answer, right? So the ln of the answer that we want is equal to 0. Well, the ln is a log with a base e, right? So now we're gonna change it back. And when we change it back, I like to use this little ditty, I guess you can call it, to help remember how to go from log form to exponent form, or from exponent form back to log form. And it goes, the base stays the base and the other switch place. So the base stays the base, e stays e. The others switch place, a and 0 switch place. So now it's e to the 0 and it's equal to a. Well, what's e to the 0 power? 1. So that would be if you wanted to show the work for it. But I usually just kind of memorize, like, oh, it's n to the 1 over n, that's gonna go to 1. So whichever, if your teacher needs to see work, then obviously they would need to see the second, the latter half of all this. But hopefully that's been helpful. And it's been a fun first month of the series on series. I think next week I'll probably have something on a different topic altogether. I might even just switch to like Calc 1 or Calc 3 or something. I think I'm going to stick with mostly Calc videos and maybe a little bit of SAT prep uh, and kind of get away from like the algebra, the geometry specific videos. But if you want to see videos like that, let me know, of course. If you're watching this, then you're probably not in Algebra 1 or Geometry, so you don't need to see those videos anymore because you're in Calc 2, playing with the big boys. So, the big boys and girls. Um, so, anyways, I hope that's been helpful, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to check out my 5 math mistakes everyone makes and how to avoid them. It's in the description down below, myersmathematics.com, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Blessings, y'all.